love, man. Spread the love. What's up, guys? It's Sophie. It's been so long since I've made a video like this, like I don't even know how to act. This light is a little hot. So anyway, I'm in school now for photography and video, so I just figured what better time to go out my dream and just start filming myself talking about random stuff. Like, why not? And for this video, I was just gonna talk a little bit about things that I've realized after I graduated high school, or really after my first year of college. The world definitely becomes so different after like a year of being an adult, whatever being an adult means. Just like the world itself, you personally, like things that you thought were so important become like nothing. One of the main things that I've realized, just it's been more like clear to me in the past 2 years, is that America is not the best country in the world. I feel like our whole childhood we were told like, oh, America's the best country in the world, we're free, no other country's free, every other country is corrupt, like we're the only good ones. And nah, that's not true. Like after being in like my media class especially, showed me so many things that we weren't taught in history that were like important that they just skip over because they want to. The education system, what they say is necessary for you to learn in school and history is all chosen by them. Like they can take out pieces of history and people just not know about it. Like for instance, the number one example that everyone knows, Christopher Columbus was not a hero. He freaking killed and raped children and he was horrible. And when we were in freaking 3rd and 4th grade, we were taught that he was the founder of our amazing country, and that should tell you something right there. For real, when we freaking celebrate Columbus Day, like, it don't make no sense. It just doesn't. I think that it's really a lot more, like, known now in our culture that, like, other countries aren't as bad as we thought when we were kids. Because with the internet being so prevalent in everyone's life, we're aware of things that are going on all the way across the world. And just 20 years ago, we had to have a person go to those countries to find out what was going on. Like, we're so interconnected now that I feel like everyone's eyes are kind of opening up to different perspectives and different views, and realizing that the Western culture that has always been pushed on us in media isn't the only thing that's normal now. British people on Twitter are always flaming America for Trump being president. And like, it's just interesting to see how social media like connects all the countries now, because it was not even that long ago that we were all separate, like completely separate. But now people are just people, and the leaders of the countries are the leaders of the countries, and everyone else is like, nah, this whole thing is freaking screwed. We're all screwed. Leading from that, another thing that I realized is that everything is fake. Watching the news now makes me cringe so hard because it just looks like a bunch of actors talking about bullshit. I don't know, I avoid politics as much as I can because I know that you have to care about it, because otherwise you have no room to complain about it because you're not trying to make a difference. But a little piece of me just sees the fakeness in all of it, and I just don't want to give in to any of it. But it's the world we live in, unfortunately. And leading on to that, not only is news fake, but like even the food we eat in America is fake. Like there was a meme I saw on Facebook that was like American food, and all of the ingredients were like these crazy red 40, like all these chemicals that are illegal in other countries. The same exact products, but different ingredients. And it's because they want you to get sick so you can go to the doctor and have to pay all these medical bills because of the food that they fed you. And it's so twisted. Like, watch the documentary on Netflix, What the Health. That documentary is why I don't eat meat anymore, and it makes me not want to eat any food, honestly. It just is crazy how much our country is ran on just getting rich. We don't care about you people or your health or you getting sick and dying. We just want your money. That's literally what our country is about. 85% of the world is collectivism. They grow as a country and as like the people come together and do what's best for the whole. Our country, the 25% of the world is individualist, so they care about themselves. Like, work hard for yourself, but we don't care about you homeless people sleeping on the street. That's pretty much what it is. Just the fact that 85% of the world can get by and do well helping the whole, but our country just wants... I mean, I understand the work hard for yourself motive, but also help the people that are in need. Like, it's selfish. Where's the love, man? Spread the love. Okay, another thing that I've realized is that material things don't matter like you thought they do. Like, you don't have to have 50 pairs of shoes. Get the essentials that you need to live and be cool. Our country is so raised on buying and buying. Like, look at freaking Black Friday. People getting trampled over a freaking sale for a TV. It's stupid. Over the past year, I've been super interested in like van life, obviously, and minimalist living, and it makes you get more to your core of why you're happy. Instead of accumulating all these things to be happy, the new phone, the new makeup, the new anything, freaking find what actually makes you happy. Like, do things that fulfill your spirit, like actually experiencing things rather than spending a bunch of money on clothes. Using your money to travel or invest in a specific thing that you love rather than just pointless spending. Like, and it's hard, like I mean, we all have to buy things, like it's just the world we live in. You can say like, have 3 shirts, but like, I'm not gonna have 3 shirts, but ways that you can partake in minimal living without like going full in right away is just cleaning out your closet regularly of things that you don't wear. And instead of going to the mall or instead of going to Kohl's to buy new clothes, go to a thrift store. Like, half the time you can find better stuff there anyway. Stuff that other people aren't wearing. Recently, I've realized that I have way too much makeup for someone that doesn't really wear it that much anymore. I used to wear hella makeup and like do people's makeup and stuff, but now I've just kind of like fallen out of that interest. I have a whole box full of makeup and I'm just like, what do I do with it? Like, I don't want to hoard this stuff that I don't need. I don't know, I try to like give people things often. Like, if I don't use something, I'll be like, well, you can have it. Like, first of all, giving makes you feel good and you get rid of stuff. So it's like a 2-in-1, you know? Yeah, that's going back to me talking trash on America. Our country's like programmed us to think that we need to buy and buy and buy. Like, advertising and stuff, it's just been around always. Kids advertising is the worst. Like, as little kids, we watch commercials of all this stuff that we go and tell our parents we want. I don't know, but being successful really isn't the amount of money you have or the amount of stuff you have. Like, you see people now that are living lavish, that live on a boat in the middle of the ocean, like, but they're successful because they're doing what they wanted with their life and they're living a happy life. A lot of times people that have the biggest house or the most cars in their garage are the saddest people because they're filling that void with a bunch of stuff. Stuff ain't happiness. Happiness is happiness. Another thing that I've realized in the past year or two is that you really just have to be yourself to attract the people that you want in your life. Once I stopped being like this girl that I wasn't and doing things that like weren't genuinely who I was, I became so much happier. People came into my life that completely changed my life for the better and made me realize who I actually was as a person. And that's as soon as I stopped caring what other people thought. I mean, I'll always have that thought in the back of my head. Everyone kind of cares what people think, but once you like start to decide you want to let that go, things become golden. It's just very important to be yourself, because if you try to act like something you're not and put yourself in situations that you're not supposed to be in, the universe is gonna make you feel like you're not supposed to be there. Once you surround yourself with people that are like you and people that come into your life because you're doing the right things, the universe will reward you, and you'll feel that. You'll feel like you're in the right place and like you're doing the right thing. Once I stopped like thinking I had to go out every weekend and like do my makeup and look hot, and once I stopped caring about that stuff, I don't know, my life just got better. I got happier. I started doing art more, focusing on my hooping more, like really focusing on photography and what I want to do with my life, and doing all the things that I love and that make my spirit feel whole. So I feel like it's just better. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant video. So if you enjoyed it, you should subscribe and like. I'm going to be making more videos for sure. Follow me on Instagram at sophspins and watch my hooping videos. Alright, I'll see you next time.